guys, it's Kelly and I have a Cheeky Studio unboxing for you today. Those of you who subscribe to the Kit Club know that Tuesday is no longer doing that and that she's really going lean this year with the design team. So it will be Tuesday, Natalie and me who you will be seeing layouts from, and I will continue to put those on my personal channel, but I also from time to time will have them up on the Cheeky Studio channel as well. So if you haven't subscribed to the Cheeky Studio channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss anything. But what Tuesday did with Natalie and I, since she's not doing exclusive kits anymore, she just asked us to give her some things that we might want to play with. So I sent her a list of, I don't know, about 12 things or so, and said, hey, any of these would be great. I like being surprised. Just, you know, pull what you want to. And I thought, well, maybe if she had some things that maybe were moving slower or she had more stock of, she could send those my way, whatever. So that's what's in this box, and I haven't looked yet, so this will be fun. I am truly unboxing it with you. So here's the pack. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oops, there's stuff falling out, and I don't want it to fall out until I've had time to look at it, until, oh my goodness, and I can see stuff falling out. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the tissue this month is a reindeer tissue. Oh my gosh, I totally have to use this in a layout for Christmas. So I know this isn't like cheeky product, but I always save my tissue anyway. You guys know that if you've watched me do any of my videos, because I like to use that as an extra layer. So with this, it would be fun to use like the whole piece in a background and then work in some things as well too. So, but anyway, okay. So I'm going to take that top piece off, and there are lots of goodies here. So, and Tuesday I said a couple of things. It looks like she, oh my goodness, she is so incredibly generous. It looks like she, I think she gave me everything that I put on here, or something darn close to it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have lots of fun with this. I think she did. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to do it as I wrote my list. So the one nice thing is if you have paper, or Tuesday always tapes like things together so that they don't get moved around. So one of the first things I asked her was for the Wildflowers paper collection, because I loved this paper. I also love the Autumn Beauty paper as well, which you can buy separately, but I a couple weeks ago just ordered more of that for myself. So I also just placed an order for myself not that long ago. I loved, and I think I bought more of the Autumn Beauty ephemera too. Even if I have scrapped all my autumn pictures, it'll be fun to use that next year at the very least. So let's do it this way. So this is the Wildflowers paper collection, and I think if I remember there's 6 sheets in here. Let me just count it. Yep, there's 6 sheets, and all very useful because I had used all this when we got it in the kit very quickly. So this is Wildflowers number 8, and it's yellow with a little pink sprinkle on it. And then this paper I didn't get to use because I think I used the back side, so I'm going to maybe try to use this one. This is Wildflowers number 7. So that's fun. This is the Wildflowers number 6 paper, and it has this kind of cool design here on the side that fades into the dark on the right side, and then the flowers here. And I like to take these icons like this, where they're printed on the paper, and I like to add some of those elements into it. So I have I think I have all the Wildflowers collections. I can add those into this and then make the flowers pop off the background and integrate the foreground and background together. So that's always a fun thing to do. So this is Wildflowers paper number 6. This is probably my favorite paper in the collection, and I did use this paper. This is Wildflowers number 5. So I don't know if I'll be able to give it up for this side, but I do love this side as well. That is the good part and the bad part about two-sided papers is, you know, they're so much fun, but if you have 2 good sides, it's always hard to decide. And I think this, I used I did use this for myself. It's going to be in my scrapbook. So I'm giving all my grandkids scrapbooks to them, all their layouts and scrapbooks this year. They have bought a house and it's big enough now to handle all the scrapping that I've done for them. So I always kind of, like with this, if I had done it for them, then I probably would have used this side for myself. But since I know this is already in my book, I'll be happy to use this side this time. And these together might be kind of fun somehow. Okay, so this is Wildflowers paper number 2, and this is kind of like a really pretty blue with a little bit of purple in it with some of the leaf motifs, and just a really pretty blue. It's so hard to come by, or that purpley blue. And then there's this beautiful paper, which is the Wildflowers number 1 paper, and that's awesome. And again, an awesome motif here, and I know that this is in the die cuts and then journaling line. So this is a fun one, and on this beautiful kind of mint background. This is Wildflowers number 10, and it's mint with black splatters on it. So that's a really lovely piece for a background or a layering element. And then again here, Wildflowers number 9. This is kind of it's like a brown color, but it has a little bit of almost a purpley feel to it as well. So it's nice, and it's one of the leaf motifs from the background, or from the background of Wildflowers. This is Wildflowers number 3, and this has the Wildflowers design. So this would be a cute background, a cute layering pattern. I know I didn't use this one because I used this one. I remember the layout I did that on. So this is Wildflowers number 4. And again, if you want to bring the background up, you just scatter some of the wildflowers here, and then you can actually scatter them in a diagonal as well too. And if I tend to be almost I like to go from left to right. I think it's just because it's the way we read. So you can turn this if you're like me, but I did use this paper in the first round that I had it in. This is Wildflowers number 11. I love this one, and I think I only got to use a tiny little piece of this, this background here. Let me show you that, because I used this side, which is Wildflowers number 12. And you think this is a big, bold pattern, but I think what I did with this one is that I cut it up, or I used it as a border. I don't remember for sure, but I know I used this side. I like using this kind of a side because I think it really challenges you to figure out how to do that. So if you cover some of this, or you use this as a layer, it works out really, really well with a piece this bold. Okay, then next thing on my list was the Winter Flowers ephemera, which I did see here. Oh, Tuesday, you were so good to me. I can't believe what she sent, all the stuff that she sent. So, a lot of times I open this. I don't know that I'm going to open all of these things, although maybe I don't know that I'll show you every piece, but I want you to get a flavor of this. So this is the Winter Flowers ephemera. Natalie has used so much of this ephemera on amazing cards, you guys. Make sure that you're checking that out, and if you aren't subscribed to her channel, do, because she does a beautiful job. So lots of really soft colors here, and pinks and greens. Just really, really beautiful colors. So I'm just going to pop them out this way so you can kind of see. And I love these floral clusters that Tuesday does. So this is one of the ephemera packs that I don't have. So I'm excited to use this. And I can really see how beautiful this would be with snow pictures. And I live in the Midwestern United States, where we get a lot of snow at this time of year. So that gives you a flavor for what it looks like. But here, let me grab a cluster so you can see. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, the colors are just beautiful here. Pale, and if you know Tuesday, she is so good at flowers, so incredibly beautiful flowers. Okay, so that's that. So this is the Winter Flowers here. Then let me kind of, I'm going to kind of scoop them up and put them over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't have any girlfriends who have January birthdays. I have a January birthday, actually, because I was thinking that would make a really beautiful card. But maybe I'll send New Year's wishes to somebody or something like that. I have a friend with a December birthday, but I already have her card. All right, then I saw these. These are the pink and cream bouquets. Ooh, these are beautiful too. This one has just a tiny bit more almost spring flare to me, but you still could use this. I mean, look at that, would still be beautiful on like some sort of winter layout. But there's tulips, which are my favorite flower. And then these are always one of my favorite pieces that Tuesday does when she pops these in the ephemera packs, these circles. I just love these. So hopefully you're getting a really nice flavor of what the color is. So there's these cute little boxes, like, you know, a little kind of shabby chic country box kind of thing, and some more of those beautiful clusters. And so then, you guys, I have to tell you, when I first started working with Cheeky Studio, Tuesday includes feathers in some of the collections, and I never understood feathers. I've had them, but I rarely use them because I'm like, oh, what do I do with them on a bird layout? You know, that kind of thing. Understand that I was an interior design major and I did work in that industry for a while. So I should know that you can use feathers in home decorating. Of course I know that. But I just had it was a little kryptonite for me on layouts. But I use them all the time now when I'm working with these packs because they're really cool. They're already in, like here in the packs, but then you can start sticking them in along the sides, and it's just giving your clusters more dimension. So I have really come to love and appreciate feathers. So this is just a beautiful collection as well. I mean, look at the colors. Gorgeous colors, and these sweet little boxes. Oh my gosh, these would be fun if you have some kind of tea or bridal shower where you're going to do like little place cards or table decoration cards, or even the invitations. If you're hand making invitations, this would be a great collection to use for that. It looks, I don't think it has to be bridal, but most definitely doesn't have to be bridal, but it kind of also has that feel. And maybe part of that is because when my nephew got married, his wife's bridal shower, who you will hear me call my niece all the time because she is, and that's the mama of my new great nephew, she had a lot of this like shabby chic wood stuff for her bridal shower. So that's probably why I'm thinking that. Okay, then I did ask for Winter Wishes flare. I love Tuesday's flare, so that's what that is, which is a little bit of a different collection. It's not the same as the winter flowers, but look at those beautiful blues and pinks, and I'll be able to really work with those. And then I have the pink and cream bouquet flare. So look at that, how beautiful. So it's the, you know, it's all the icons, so the clusters and that cute little box and one of the wreaths, and there's a little feather. So that's going to go beautifully, of course, with the pink and cream bouquet collection. And then there's a collection called Wishes, which came out, and I think Tuesday sent me 2 of these. Oh, so there's both of these that she sent. Oh my gosh, Tuesday, thank you. Oh, I can't believe all this stuff. So the real difference here is kind of in the, one is more of a pink and one, or yeah, pink, like some more pink based. And then this has more yellow base. So both of those are beautiful and will be fun to use. This is a really beautiful collection. And then also from that collection, here are the Wishes circle cut aparts. And I'm just going to open this because I'm not sure if there's more than one in here or not. I like these because you can take, oh yeah. She sent me, there's a couple of Wishes things here. I honestly, I believe Tuesday did basically send me everything. So thank you, Tuesday. You were incredible. She did, as I just found the bows. You were incredible. You did not have to do this, but thank you. I will make sure I use them well. Okay, so back to the product here. Here are the Wishes cut apart circles, and you can take your 1-inch circle punch and punch these out. And then I like to use them, sometimes I use them flat, sometimes I mount them on foam tape. I haven't done this yet, but I need to. You could also put glossy accents over the top so that they would look kind of like an epoxy circle without having to use epoxy circles that like to yellow on you. These are the Wishes flags cut aparts. So all in all those colors. These are going to be beautiful with these. And then this mint color appears in that Wildflowers collection. So I'll have to maybe use that together for some paper in a layout. And then lastly, but not least, are the Wishes cut apart labels. So this was a birthday collection. I forgot that. This is a birthday collection, but you don't have to do it for birthday. Obviously, there's lots of things that you don't have to. And a lot of these labels are blank. And even there's really 2 of them plus the presents, although the presents don't have to be birthday either. But 2 of them that are hooray for birthdays and happy birthday. But everything else in here really, and here too, none of these would have to be used for birthday. So keep that in mind. This one is birthday, but other than that, you don't need to do that with this collection. Definitely use it for other things. So I'm going to pop that together because that's the Wishes collection. And then Tuesday also sent me something extra that I didn't even request in here. But these are the Wildflower cut aparts. I think I may have had a couple of these left, but it'll be fun to have these because I know I did use a ton of these circles on the layouts that I did. So these are the Wildflowers cut apart circles here. And again, you can just use your 1-inch punch. So I'll have to remember that when I use these one of the next times that I actually try to use the glossy accents on it so you guys can see how that looks. And then these are the Wildflowers cut apart labels here. So lots of really nice sayings and stuff like that. And I know I use these as well. And then again, not last but not least, and I'm going to pop these over here so you guys can kind of see them. I think you can see all this on my table here. All of this Tuesday. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to turn this one because I might hurt your head looking at this one. So look at how beautiful this paper goes with that Wishes collection. And then there's this piece. So now I've got a way that I might even use Wildflowers that has nothing to do here, and I'll torment you guys all because I'll put this beautiful piece face up since that's so beautiful. Okay, so last but not least, Tuesday does a great job with bows. I have a granddaughter, plus I just like adding bows to just a little. And here's the winter flowers. I did have that. I forgot. So anyway, Tuesday, I like adding the little bows, the little mini bows, just as a little accent. So here are, and I think I have pink and white right now, but Tuesday sent me, I threw 3 packets in there. She sent me the black and white gingham. She sent me the black with white polka dots. And then she also sent me the white with black polka dots. So you'll see these coming up on layouts, most definitely. I know she's working on a couple of collections. You saw that we are now carrying a collection by Kat Martin in the shop. And then besides, and I didn't talk about this before, but besides Tuesday and the 3 of us doing the design team stuff, she has a bunch of, Tuesday, Natalie and I wasn't thinking, sorry. So besides Tuesday, Natalie and me actually doing design, she's going to have guest designers work with product as well. And I know at least one of them, and you guys are going to be floored. So I'm excited to see what she has up her sleeve for that as well. So don't forget that if you use my code Kelly10, you too can go and purchase these pieces from the shop and lots of other beautiful things. If you haven't seen the Autumn Beauty collection, go check that out, because it probably is my favorite collection in the shop. And when I got it, I went through the entire kit that it was in less than 2 weeks. I scrapped with it so much because I loved it so much. But anyway, so go check out the shop. There's also cut files there. You're going to see me starting to use cut files. I believe by the time that this goes up, I will have had my first video up on the day I'm taping it. It's going to go up tomorrow. So you'll see me with my first Cheeky Studio cut file since I got a Cricut on Black Friday. But do use the code Kelly10, it's Kelly 10 for 10% off anything in the shop. So I hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye!